Salute future tech winners. Welcome back to JumpStart IT Academy channel. I'm your host, Chris, and today we're going to be talking about 5 things that I love about tech. Let's get right into it. Okay, the first thing that I love about tech, and I know I mentioned this on the 5 things I hate about tech. This was one of the things that I mentioned, constant studying. Now, the reason I say that I hate it is because, if you have to constantly study, it's like you never reach an end. You know what I mean? Like in terms of gathering information, it's just never enough. Mainly because in tech, it's a knowledge economy. So you have to always acquire knowledge. So that part I hate. But why do I love it? I love it because in the military, I mean, I literally have it. I have an associate's degree in information management. So I love, I love information. I love knowledge. And also, I read this book, and it said that there's two types of people in this world. There are mavens, and I think those are they're information collectors. Maybe they call them mavens. There were information collectors, and then there was connectors. Okay, so there's certain people that have just very good personalities. They're very expressive, and they can really connect a whole lot of people. They might not even know how everything works, but they know how to get everybody in the room or get everybody excited about whatever the topic or the subject is or the goal of the vision. They can get everybody all, cheered up, ready to go. And they know a lot of people, and they usually can give you access into certain places. And then the information collectors are basically the people who know how to collect a whole lot of information. Well, I'm an information collector, and I also have the skill set to be a connector, but I'm mostly an information collector. I mean, I was an information manager in the military, which essentially, basically is dealing with data. And that's when I went over into networking. But nonetheless, is I have a passion for constantly studying because I love information. I love knowledge. So that worked out to my benefit. That the number one thing that I love about tech is the constant studying. Number two that I love about tech is the high salary opportunities. I mean, literally, somebody can start in tech at $50,000, depending on what your skill set is. You can probably start at 100, 150. It really can vary. But I love the high salary opportunities in tech. Um, that was number two. Number three is the employment opportunities. I love the employment opportunities in tech. There's so many areas that you can go and move in tech, which is why I suggest people take some type of coaching, because tech is so vast, it's so wide, and there's just so much you can do. And literally, it's not like there's a lack of information, but there's a lack of direction in how to navigate the information, which is why a coach and some mentor can come alongside you and kind of assess where you're at and determine where you're going, what you desire, what your experiences are, kind of do a historical understanding of where you are and give an understanding of where you want to go in the future, and just kind of like put you in the right spot. So what the way I describe it is, when I do my coaching sessions, is I know that it's like putting you on a bus. So we have the tech bus, and the tech bus is the tech industry. We want to make sure at Jumpstart IT Academy that we put you on the tech bus on the right seat, the right career. You know what I'm saying? So you want to sit on the right seat because you're in the tech industry. You want to sit on the right seat so you can go to the right destination, which is tech success. And that's what we want to make sure that you do. So number three, like I said, is employment opportunities. I love the opportunities in tech. Number And the reason I love the opportunities in tech is because you can literally recreate yourself. You can spend 15 years as an engineer and then move over to becoming a project manager or a technical project manager. You can go from a technical project manager to a technical writer. You can go from a technical project manager, or you can go from an engineer to an executive. There's just so much that you can do in tech, and it's just exciting. Not just moving from those types of positions, moving up, but you can also move laterally. You can go from being a network engineer to a cloud engineer, and you can, from a cloud engineer, you can go, you can be AWS, or you can be a Google Cloud professional. There's or Microsoft Azure. There's so many flavors and opportunities in tech for you to take advantage of. Number four, what I love about tech is the career advancement in any industry. I have been in so many different industries. I work for entertainment. I've worked for different government agencies. I've worked for utility companies. I've worked for, my goodness, I work for this company that made the monitors for prisoners. I've worked in I work for the police department, sheriff's departments. I work for so many different types of organizations, whether as a consultant or an advisor or permanently, but nonetheless, there's so much career advancement in any industry that you go in tech, because every industry uses tech to some capacity, and so therefore they need tech professionals. That's why I love the tech industry. So last but not least, number five, this was, now this is not prioritized, but this was one of the main reasons I went into tech. There's no middleman. Meaning, what I'm saying is this: in tech, nobody can stop you from succeeding. Nobody can stop you from getting another certification. Nobody can stop you from getting your degree. Nobody can stop you from setting up a lab and learning how to configure Linux, or setting up your computer and going through some type of programming or learning how to code. Nobody can stop you from doing any of this, which is why I love tech, because there's literally no ceiling. The ceiling is your ambition, your goals. How big is your vision, and that's how big your career will be. That's how I explain. I'm an optimist when it comes to tech. So I'm going to tell you quickly why I like the fact that there's no middleman. When I was in high school, I got injured. I slightly recovered, maybe not 100%, but at least 90, 95%. But nonetheless, I slightly recovered, and my coach wouldn't put me back in the game. He would put me back in the game. So somebody else, some other student transferred to the school, and he started playing this guy. And I had been on the team for like 2 or 3 years. I had already been, I'd already gained my seniority, and we were just as good. Perhaps he was a little better. It doesn't matter. But I spent like 3 years in that program. But he didn't put me back into the game. And I said, you know what? Whatever career I go into, I don't want anyone being able to come in the middle and stop me from being seen, or progressing, or being promoted. And literally that lesson right there catapulted me into tech and wanting to be in an environment where I could, shape my own future. So I'll sum it up for you. Number one, I said constant studying is what I love about tech, because I love knowledge. I'm an information collector. Number two, I like the high salary opportunities. Number three, I like the employment opportunities, meaning the ability to recreate oneself at will, basically. Number four, the career advancement in any industry. I like that. And number five, like I said, there's no middleman. No one can stop you from studying. No one can stop you from putting in the work and become the person that you believe you can be in tech. So those are the 5 things that I love about tech, and I hope they're beneficial to you. And I want to say salute to the future tech winners, and thank you for watching this video. If you like what you heard, go ahead and go ahead and share it. Go ahead and subscribe if you like the content. Hit the notification bell so you can be notified when I put out more videos. And go ahead and share the word with somebody else, because somebody deserves to benefit from this good information as you have benefited. I will see you in the next video. Peace.